Oh, look, my head is out of the. Why is this? There we go.
There we go.
Good Lord, my fat head was out of the shot. Starting off great.
Okay.
Okay, my love.
Tell me, Dad.
Here we are.
Good evening.
Good evening. Oh, dear. Yes, my name is Richard Walters, and this is...
I'm Kiki McBride.
And we are the Don't Look Down podcast.
Correct.
All right, this is the Don't Look Down podcast, and we are the Coexistence Coalition.
Yay.
It's magic. It's really magic. All right, at this point in our podcast show, this being the number 16 of our podcast show,
Yay.
flying right up the charts. Anyway, we like to start off with a song for the troops.
Yes.
All right. I cast no stones. I build no walls. I tell the truth. The truth comes to call. I try to walk that narrow way. Sometimes I go over the line and I won't make it back to the next day. I cast no stones. What gives you the right? Tell me my business. God, man, you're out of your mind. Put up your Bible. Let me get mine. I'm not dragging the whole world to hell and you're wasting my time. Don't talk much to Jesus, not as much as I should. Don't read that good book every day like I should. I like to stop at the end of the day. I pray that I hurt nobody and somebody new finds their way. I cast no stones. What gives you the right? Tell me my business. God, man, you're out of your mind. Put up your Bible. Let me get mine. Dragging the whole world to hell and you're wasting my time. Say a prayer for my brother and I'll see you on down the line. Huh. Yeah, that's a Cody Jenks song.
That's a beautiful song.
Yeah, he's great. But we are here, and we're kind of good. We're always, what are we doing? Trying to be great?
Yeah. Well,
climbing for greatness?
We rested this weekend.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I suggest you try it.
Yeah, we got a lot of rest, and it was a lot of fun to be around Verona. Verona is very beautiful here in Pittsburgh. But in Garfield, this past Friday, there was the Unblurred, and my band was playing.
Yes.
And, well, I don't know if Trumpers show up or not. I don't know who shows up. Nobody talks about politics. Nobody cares, and that's fine, because we just want to have fun. And, but the band was playing, and honestly, I've always had like this, you know, when I was a 10-year-old kid, I wanted to like play in a band, man.
Yeah.
So this total like this fruition of great ambition.
A dream came true.
A dream came true. People were dancing to us.
Yeah.
While I was singing, believe it or not, and playing the bass. to a number of songs here in the basement.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. So you have to come back for the next
Smart
one.
people, interesting conversation.
Yeah.
It really felt good. It was
Yeah.
nice just to spend time with people.
It was fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So this is a tough topic, but I just thought it's a good idea because, gosh, golly gee, am I proud of all the posts I have put on Facebook and not so sure. So one of the things I wanted to tackle, like just coming out of, like, God, man, this is serious. Fuck. That Jesus is boiling in excrement for eternity, quote. Okay? So you hear this bandied about on the internet. And I think I might have fucking said something like this myself somewhere. And fuck. This blows people's brains up when they see what's going on in the Gaza Strip, and then they look on in Lebanon, and then they see Iran, and they don't like how we got into this war, and then they see the crucifix, that giant cross being pummeled, and then that gets thrown into the fucking fire, and it's a conflagration. So I want to turn the heat down the only way I possibly can, for now. And that is, all right, what's a reasonable response to, I'll just jump into this. You Jews say that Christ, what's the best way to refer to
I
this?
think we should say certain Jewish people.
Well, you're right. It's here.
Not everybody.
No, I'm talking about. I'm making the bad person the non-Jew. Okay. In this scenario that I'm trying to spit out of my mouth, the bad person is the non-Jew accusing. I like to call this the hot, eternal excrement Jesus. All right.
Yikes.
Yes, the hot, eternal excrement Jesus.
That's it.
And that's what goes into the people's heads.
Exactly.
So we want to disarm people of that. And shit. First, here, let's deal with the fucking people whose heads blow up over that. And, all right. Do I have to admit that I'm one? I'd rather not, but let's get into it. All right. If you're a Christian, think about it. Okay. Whoever said that, and this is allegedly in response to not listening to the elders or the priests or whatever, hey, they did not deny that Christ existed. Right? Get it? Hey, they didn't deny the existence of Christ. And what does your faith tell you as a Christian? Do you think Jesus is boiling in shit right now?
Oh, it's horrible.
Well, people got to say it out loud, man. You really fucking think that? What the fuck? Is that going to shake your fucking faith that much? Here, I'm going with this. Tell me I'm wrong. We Christians are spiritual people. We value experience over material things that you cannot take with you when you die and go to the beyond.
Right.
We believe in Christ. We believe in spiritual things. We believe in the idea. I heard an NA woman say this better than anybody. God is something you think about here, and then you feel it here. And there's that portal to the universe, all right? That's the spiritual. We don't worry about the material. Guy whacks his sledgehammer into a what is it? A facsimile of Christ, a metal replicate. Not a good idea. But if you're a Christian, does that bother you? Is that going to shake your faith? We're spiritual. We don't worship material things. That's one way to think about that. So don't let it fucking bother you, for Christ's sakes. Now, you might be a Jew somewhere. Forgive me. And you might be confronted with this. The hot, eternal excrement Jesus. All right? And some dumb goyim person might say, hey, you, mister, you said that there's a hot, eternal excrement Jesus. And then you might say, really? And where'd you find that? And this person might say, there's a spectrum of ignorance here. They may know that that's in the Talmud. They may not. But it's reasonable to have a dialogue, I think, at this point and say, you know, all right. And they may say the Talmud, or they may not say, I don't know where it came from. And then you could say, I'm guessing the Talmud. And then you could say, do you know what the Talmud is? If you want to have a discussion, if all the anger, if things are de-escalating, hopefully, and the guy might say no. Well, do you know what rabbi had allegedly said that? And the guy will say no. And you can say, if you'd like to take my advice, there's 20,000 rabbis in the Talmud. Which one did it come from? I don't know. I'd say, which page? No, I'm getting this backwards. 20,000 rabbis. Did I say 20,000 rabbis? All right. Which page? I don't know. There's 2,000 pages in the Talmud. And then you just fucking get shitty with them, maybe. Nah, I don't want to get shitty. You say the Talmud is not the Torah, and it is not our gospel. That's fair. And that hopefully has put him in his place.
I think it's important to remember that religious leaders are people too, and they can be biased.
Right.
They can spread misinformation. They can sway people to anger and hate when that's not a productive opening to dialogue, right?
Yeah. Like what I want to achieve here is like, I don't know who the hell's seeing this, right?
Well, we do know. Well,
Okay.
let us know.
But we're trying to do the right thing, and like, you know, maybe someone will see me saying this and they'll be a little, you know, that fucking hot, eternal excrement Jesus won't make their heads blow up. So, you know, they make them remember they are spiritual. That's what you have to do.
Return to our belief systems.
Right,
to
I'm
the
sorry.
base. Yeah, to the base of our belief systems, you know?
Right.
And people will say ugly things. The world's full of ugly things.
Right.
It's important to keep your eye on the ball and move forward with integrity and compassion and, you know, understanding. But that doesn't mean to accept ugly comments. It just means to understand the source, where they're coming from.
Yeah. And as far as being a spiritual person that values experience more than material things,
Right.
I'll bet my Jewish brothers and sisters, I bet I could find some of you along those lines, and some Muslims along those lines, and some Sikhs, and Hindus.
Absolutely. We all coexist, right?
It's a spiritual value. Coexistence is a spiritual value.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Ultimately, we have more in common than you would think, right? The human experience. We have a lot in common.
Right, right.
Trials and tribulations, but also joys. And we can share each other's joys and trials and tribulations.
Yeah, I want to touch on the complexity of the Talmud just a little more, and then I want to move on. But like this guy, some guy I saw on YouTube Friday, forgot who he was, a ginger,
Oh, ginger.
another ginger, giving me wisdom. But he was saying that how much the Talmud, when you look at it physically, it oddly enough reminds one of Twitter, and that there is a sort of, how do we do this, honey? There's an argument on Twitter. There's over here,
An argument.
and then there's one down,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes over this and down. And there's responses to those arguments. Argument, counter-argument, premise, argument, counter-argument. It's different responses. So it's a very complex
Well, and
document, to say the least.
Yeah, it branches out like a root system too,
Right.
because where people meet, where they disengage,
Right.
where they draw their information from.
So, who said that? What year? Whatever. So, okay. So, what I need to say is, where did this evil seed come from? This is like a mind virus that's going around now. So we have to, I'm an elder. I'm 64. People might laugh at me. You're a nobody. You suck. Whatever. We don't want to hear from you, Rich. But I'm going to preach, baby. Because this is my property.
Well, it's your calling.
Yeah, it's my calling. What do you think about that? All right. So, this, all right, I just wanted, at the beginning, this year, 1240, I thought, I don't want to digress too far from this painful issue, but I thought in 1288, they put a Jewish family down a well in England. Now, I'm not sure about that, but let me tell you what happened in June 1240. Nicholas Donin, and this guy was a disgruntled Jewish convert to Christianity. They had kicked him out of his community. I don't know the details. He wasn't very happy, obviously, because he became a Christian and he wanted to pay back the Jews somehow.
Jewish people.
Right. And so, thank you. I'm not really handling that right.
Oh, it's all right.
All right. So he comes to this, he has, this goddamn Pope's name is Gregory, accusations against the Talmud, Pope Gregory IX, trying to prove it contained blasphemous material that was taking the Jews away from Christianity, and therefore the Talmud had to be burned and whatnot. And so these 35 accusations by this, why am I forgetting his name? This guy, it's right here. I'm sure it's here. I'm sure we're going to find his name here somewhere. All right. Nicholas Donin. This Nicholas Donin fellow. All right. So imagine a lawyer who's been working on a case for about 10 years, and, 4 rabbis got called in and didn't know what they were walking into. And not that they didn't put on a good defense, but it was just, they just didn't have a chance, really. But there were these 35 accusations. And one of them was this rabbi somewhere, I don't know, sometime. For me, it's not worth like my time to find out where this shit is. If you remember that the Talmud is arguments and counter arguments and dissents of opinions, and I don't know what the hell that fucking thing is. I'm not going to waste my time looking for it. So there's that. Yeah, if you're a Christian, man, like sticks and stones may break my bones, but names and fucking bullshit won't fucking hurt me. And then fucking shake it off, man. That's one way to look at it. Who cares who said it and what it was said and fucking when it was said? It's fucking meaningless.
Well, a lot of time and energy is wasted being offended when you could be putting that into your belief system and walking the walk, not just talking the talk, right?
Yeah.
So we get all worked up and then we get derailed. It's important to not be derailed.
Yeah, man. So if you haven't caught on now, me and Kiki are like Jesus people.
That's right.
And, we read today that I have read the New Testament a couple times. It's about 300 pages. I don't know how many pages are in the Torah. I like the New Testament. It's really all I give a fuck about. That's it. And then the Talmud comes after, in time. Let somebody else explain to you that time frame. I just don't feel like dealing with it. But that's the perspective. It's not the Torah. It's not our gospel. All right? That's the weight you have to give it. You need to get the fuck over it. All right. So that's one. Now I'm going to let you in on something that this is relevant. Because this is relevant because if somebody brings up this hot, eternal excrement Jesus, you could say, I don't know. I don't know what fucking rabbi fucking wrote it. I don't know when he wrote it. I don't fucking know. And then he could say, you want to get shitty? What about St. John Chrysostom? The golden tongue. They're probably thinking, Walters is blasphemous. The Orthodox Church reveres St. John Chrysostom. I don't know why the Catholics, I don't know, I don't know why. Like maybe I just don't know much about Roman Catholicism, but it didn't seem like we held him in such high esteem.
Well, saints go into fashion and out of fashion as well.
But
there are periods where one saint is more popular than another as well.
St. John Chrysostom, they call him the Golden Tongue. He's credited with putting together the modern Mass, liturgy, worship. And so, look, I just got to let this rip, man. I don't believe in the concept of saints. As human beings, we're only doing 90% at our best. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna fuck up 10% of the fucking time. So I don't give a fuck. This whole saint fucking shit is bullshit. He had wrote, there was a document that he wrote. He said that he compared them. This treatise, this was like against the Jews. Oh God, I don't know if you have a phone or something. But anyways, this is horrible what he wrote. Compared the vilest animal. They are not better than pigs or goats. You know, maybe it's better that I can't read my writing here, actually, because you can Google St. John Chrysostom, all right? And then you put anti-Semitic remarks, and then you can look for them, all right? And that may make some Orthodox Christian priests uncomfortable, and that may make some Roman Catholic priests uncomfortable. But that's the truth. You could easily argue that St. John Golden Tongue Chrysostom was anti-Semitic, clearly. Wouldn't be a problem, but what happens? The Nazis take St. John Chrysostom's words, yes, they did, inconvenient truths, and also, I can't remember his name, Nicholas Donan's 35, I forgot to mention, Nicholas Donan came up with these 35 points, bullet points, you know, condemning the Talmud. And quite frankly, probably not putting the Jews in a very good position. So we have Christopher Donan's wicked 35. You know, this is Christopher Donan takes, like a lawyer, he takes things out of context and he just puts them together, these 35 bad things. So there's that. Got him. Then he got St. John Chrysostom. They got a 1-2 punch, man. Those are big things. Like, you know, this affected World War II and the Holocaust because the Nazis used those words from those two men. It's not the only thing, you know, that why it happened, obviously, very complicated, but
Yeah, I don't know if I may. It's important to not be instrumentalized in someone else's narrative. So when people are spewing hate and ugliness, it's important to examine your conscience and recognize where the red flags are that are misguiding you.
Yeah, and I just thought, crept into my head, like, what did the Roman Catholic Church do in World War II?
Right.
They were not nice to Jews.
No, they were not. And the whole point here is, first, we're humans. And second, we have a belief system. Right? And we respect other people's belief system, clearly, because we'd like to coexist, right?
Right.
With every belief system. When you're calling out a particular group of people because of the political ramifications of their actions, or of the ugly comments they've said, or of, you know, war in the name of religion is a horrible thing that's been happening for centuries. We know that. And as for saints, all the saints end poorly. Some of them aren't even recognized until 300 years after, you know, they've been sacrificed. So nobody needs to martyr themselves here. That's what we're saying. We could work together to build a stronger society
Yeah.
and a safety net for those who need help. Clearly, people at risk, emotionally, psychologically, financially, people who are disenfranchised will hang on to whatever belief system keeps them going. Okay, we know that. And sometimes it's hate. Sometimes hate keeps people going. Sometimes spite keeps people going.
Right.
We'd like to see people building to thrive and other people around them to thrive, right? It takes a conscious decision to reprogram a knee-jerk response to hate.
Yeah, so it does attract a pack, like a tribal pack,
Yeah.
No one's coming down here and giving that vibe, They're all young kids
we
and
haven't
nice.
had that at all. They're just smart people, and they're reasoning through the world, really. And they're from all different cultures. So,
I don't know, man. Maybe the bullies are all watching fucking Fox TV and they're fucking living in their fucking goddamn cul-de-sac, some butt-fuck suburb.
with a Yankee candle.
Yeah, with the Yankee candle with a
Yeah.
fucking Trump fucking flag.
And if you live this way, we're happy for you because that's how you choose to live. The point is to not put your head in the sand and not see what the bigger circumstances are in order for you to live that lifestyle. Nobody needs to take advantage of others, right? To live this, this dream, this lifestyle. If you're happy there, that's wonderful. What we're saying though is don't stick your head in the sand. Don't, buy into a belief system that is hindering your personal growth.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right, so maybe the ultimate pitch is get the fuck out of your house and go to an open mic for music or comedy. Go to church or NA, AA, harm reduction.
Volunteer in your community. Help people out. Redo the community garden. Make a space more beautiful. Help kids in need. Pack the lunches for the weekends.
There's all kinds of kids need help in so many, refereeing and stuff and helping out in sports.
How about tutoring?
Right.
Oh my gosh, there are churches who would open up to tutors. There are high school students who tutor younger students. We can empower each other. We can work together to build a strong society. We can.
Right, I agree.
It's not all me first kind of attitude. We don't have to have that. We can all win. We can find our happy place.
Right. But I was just thinking, I'm sorry, let's all do theater, Rich. Yeah. A lot of people are fucking struggling to survive.
Right.
They're so fucking, they're working 2 jobs and they're tired.
Right. Well,
they ain't got time to fucking socialize.
Listen, there were times in my life when buying ice cream for the kids meant I couldn't buy milk.
Right.
Right? Like going out for a treat meant I didn't have milk in the house for the cereal.
Right.
Right? So when people would say, oh, well, you need a day off, you need to go get, go take care of yourself, go get your hair cut or whatever. It was just like, oh my gosh, a haircut. It was $23. And like $23 I could invest in another thing.
Mm-hmm.
The fact is we don't realize how tight on a budget people are. And also how much you can lighten their burden with just a random act of kindness. Okay?
Right.
You can really lighten someone's burden by stopping and chatting with them, having a good conversation, supporting their kids at sports. Maybe, I don't know, having a potluck, maybe making them a cake. These simple acts of kindness can actually turn people around and give them strength to move forward.
Yeah, the helping hand really helps.
Helping hand. It doesn't have to be this huge, clamorous event. It can be just actual, genuine acts of kindness that make you believe in humanity and you push forward to get to where you need to go. When you've been disenfranchised, you need help. That's all it is.
Yeah,
emotionally, physically, spiritually.
Yes.
All of those things.
Yes. And that's why my new deal for a new society of the future, your grand poobah and your grand poobah-esque.
We just want to
you wait, baby.
Drive. That's
How much
it.
time I got? Oh, there's 34.
Yeah.
All right, here's the The Coexistence Coalition wants to put a political party or a candidate together, a movement, a party. Fucking something we could get on the goddamn ballot. That's what the hell we want, all right? So we're gonna open up a shop here probably in the fall, and right now we're playing downstairs. And we got a space over here at 5005 Penn Avenue. If you're watching this, you can call me at 412-721-7771, 412-721-7771, or text me. It'll let me know if you want to use it. It's a nice space. I don't want to.
Yeah, you can play bands. There've been improv people here, spoken word.
Yeah, so people are starting to come over. So it's
creative. It's a creative space. You know, they've had parties, dance parties. It's fun, and it's just, you know, can we just enjoy what we have every day? Can we just be grateful and enjoy the small things in life? Good cup of coffee, good conversation with friends, a good sounding guitar. You know, these things can lift our spirits and move us forward. They really can. We start at the grassroots and move up.
Yeah. All right. So quickly, this is what I want. I think you're on board with me. And come on over and fucking tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Let us know. We want to
Rule
learn.
of law.
Right.
Strengthen the social safety net. Richard's Railway, in which he connects every county seat in every state of America, therefore bringing in the population off the coastlines and giving people and incentivizing people to populate Main Street.
Yes.
You know, in these old towns, man.
Yeah.
Because I figured this out from like riding around to these courthouses. That's what I do in West Virginia.
And we both live in old towns.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
And
Yeah.
the community in my neighborhood in the past, 15 years, it's grown. It's a lovely place. Lots of young people having children. They help each other out. There's a real sense of community spirit. And I believe your neighborhood's the same, actually.
Yeah.
You know, it feeds your soul.
Right, yeah, right on. So, now, the next thing is, like, oddly enough, look, man, as a practical matter, we're going to need men and women who know how to handle weapons, because those assholes are going to try to stay in the White House in 2028. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm not going to get hassled by these fucking bully assholes. I don't like using guns. You know why? Because I'd fucking shoot myself in the head.
Darling.
Well, that's a little serious. But
Yes,
that's
I don't like that.
well, it's perfect for your future leader, right? You want him suicidal.
No,
What do you think?
no, darling, no.
Sure. Maybe not. But anyways, right. You know, I'll respect, you know, you and your needs, but you gotta respect my need to, our need, let's say that, our need to, some fucking law enforcement, man, handling, programs intervening in the countryside and in the city side at the age of 12 for these young kids. And let's get them started early on violence prevention, role-playing in class,
Consequence.
improvisation, getting these people to read and get off their fucking feet. You know, one of the worst things I ever fucking saw, I was talking about this today to Christine, was I was in a, I gotta make this fast. I was in a sentencing for this kid that was 15 years old in Anthony Mariani's courtroom. Must have been 2017 or something. I don't know when the hell it was. This kid, 15, what's he do? His friend has his PlayStation or something. He asked for it back. He won't give it to him. So he shot him, killed him. Some girls crying, talking to him. He gets up and talks, sort of. It's obvious probably to everybody in that courtroom he didn't know where the fuck he was at. He didn't know he was being sentenced. He didn't know he had to go away for life. I don't think he understood those concepts at all.
He took someone's life.
What do we do with those kids?
Yeah.
All right. What I want from people that want gun rights is I want you to get some fucking intervention. You want to help me get some intervention with these kids at 12, 13, 14, and 15 and help them fucking read.
Well, you understand the gun culture, we do not. Therefore, you could break it down for people who don't understand it, and you could help them understand the risks involved in that situation and the consequences. You know, there's no problem with owning a gun and using it responsibly. Nobody has a problem with that. But a lot of people don't use that responsibly. Maybe it's also like driving. Some people drink and drive, right? That's clearly not a good thing, but they have their license, right? We want these warning signs, what you in the community see as warning signs for danger, to be outlined to help other people navigate that.
Right, and then they're like, I gotta sort of rush through this.
Sure.
There's there's ways to lower gun violence, like more police. How about some, and then surveillance.
Yeah.
And then AI. Thanks, honey. Why can't AI with predictive analytics? You know, it seems like they're always predicting what fucking you're gonna buy or.
Right, they tell you what shoes you might like. Can you tell us who's in danger?
You can't find these fucking people who are shooting fucking people? Or look for them, man, and then fucking, you know, you send fucking a couple of cops and a fucking social worker, do a welfare check. All right, well, since we solved that one. All right, and the final one is for the women, reproductive rights. I like 16 months.
16 months.
I don't know. 16 weeks, 16 weeks, 16 months, still, yeah. 16 weeks. Sorry, honey.
Yeah.
God, I'm shot. Oh my God. Anyways.
No, it's okay.
Expansive women's health care, like everything. Right. Like paying for tampons, man. How about that?
Yeah. Well, that's, you know.
Well, that's kind of silly, but I mean.
No,
you know,
I mean, I get it. Like there are medical concerns.
Certainly subsidized or something.
Subsidize life in general. But the point is also, we're making the new generation of people, right?
Right.
So therefore, we should be empowered to do that in the best circumstances possible. You want well-rounded, healthy adults in your country? You need to help people raise well-rounded, healthy adults.
Women that want to have an abortion, women that want to give their child up for adoption, women that don't have a partner but want to have a baby, and they want to keep their kid.
Or a couple.
Let's give them a place to stay for a couple of years, and have and some help, and maybe they can start out. It's not impossible. It's really tough.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
For a single woman to get out or have a baby and get a job.
Right. Well, and there are things, there are practical circumstances. A kid gets sick, you can't be there on time. You can't, some people are not only remote. Like the actual logistics of raising children and working are very difficult. I'd like you to add the aggravant of people who bus back and forth to work. So their 8-hour shift becomes a 10-hour shift just to get back and forth to work to pick up their children.
Yeah, maybe we can help out there with like free childcare, free child supervision.
There's a law. You can't leave your kid in daycare more than 50 hours a week. Okay. Imagine a 6-week-old in 50 hours a week of daycare, right? But we expect parents to work this much and produce children and not be there to be able to raise them. Like, this is kind of a complicated thing, right? Yeah,
you're right. It's policy making stuff, obviously. It's very...
If you want well-rounded adults...
But I think we got like...
At least one.
The people... Look, how do I say this? I've had it with the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, and I want to go in a different direction. And these fucking oligarchs want to fucking stamp you grind you into shit. They don't give a fuck about your fucking health care, how you live, where you live in a house. They don't care about you.
Well, environment matters, the safety of your environment, where you are, where your children are, where your children are going to school. You feel safe sending your kids to school or not? There are lots of questions. And, you know, we live in a pretty amazing country, actually. We're strong, resourceful people. If we put our heads together, we can solve a lot of problems to create a healthier environment for our children, and therefore it will create a healthier society. It will take time.
Right, but it's doable.
It's doable.
So let's not give up. Like if there's people out there, I am fire! I am fire!
What's that mean?
Dance, dance, dance! They're fucking like, yeah, travel around the fucking world, you asshole, and forget about the fucking democracy that's the United States. I'm not giving up on it.
I'm not giving up on the U.S.
If democracy is a bar fucking closing, I'm not, they're gonna have to throw me fucking out of it, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be throwing fucking shot glasses and chairs and tables and you can't get fucking pissed.
Yeah, and develop a program for change.
Right. Do something, man.
Yeah.
If you don't want to come over and join us, do something on your own.
Please, and we invite you. We invite you to make positive change in your community, in people's lives.
Let's get into this.
We invite you to do that. That's all we want to see is just a positive improvement, interpersonal relationships, human connection, independently of race and religion. We can do this. We can build a stronger group of people who are well-rounded and can reason through problems and have critical thinking skills. We're capable of moving forward in a positive light. We really are.
Yeah. Ready?
I'm ready, babe.
Sorry, we were at the end.
No, what do you mean? I don't think so.
Dramatic.
You're passionate.
I don't like people that don't think you can't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
Don't try. Don't even fucking try.
You have personal power. You can exercise it.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
This is supposed to be a happy song. I've got a never-ending love for you. That's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have this never-ending song of love for you. Sorry. I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have this never-ending song of love for you. After all this time, oh baby, I fucked up. Let me get it, baby. All this time of being alone, we can love one another, live for each other from now on. Oh, it's so good I can't hardly stand it. Never ending love for you. From now on, that's all I want to do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have this never-ending song of love for you. La la. After all this time of being alone, we can love one another, live for each other from now on. Oh, it's so good I can't hardly stand I'd have this never-ending song of love for you. Yeah.
Happy
Well,
Sunday.
Yeah, happy Sunday, huh?
We
baby?
hope your week goes well. We're rooting for you.
Yeah. I'm 64. I have found that life is often a long, hard, boring fucking slog. Hang in there, man.
Yeah.
Keep your hope up. You have to come up with hope.
Yeah.
Keep
And
praying.
a plan.
A plan and pray
Yeah.
to fulfill the plan. And then keep your chin up because you're going to get knocked around. People are going to knock you around. Fucking situations are going to knock you around. And you can come back. You can bounce back.
And you can help others bounce back as well.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Helping people. That's your duty.
That's our goal.
All right, baby.
Good
See
night.
ya.